So the Belgian beer box is back in Lidl. The 6 Belgian ales, usual, come out a couple of times a year, and they are pretty good from what I remember. So some decent Belgian beers from Browerij van Steenberge over at Lidl, £11.99 for 6, brilliant price. Today we are going to be looking at the Gulden Draak Classic. So this is Van Steenberge Belgian brewery, so they obviously know the stuff. Gulden Draak is one of their flagship brews, really. It's a really good brew. It's a nice strong brew. Comes in at 10.5%, 330ml. From what I remember, it's quite a standard Belgian strong ale. Let's crack it open. See what. Oh, look at that! Got some steam coming out the top there. Got my Gulden Draak glass. I've not got a glass for every beer, but I have got a glass for this one. So let's give it a little pour, see what it looks like. So it's pouring quite nice there. Let's get a bit of a head on there. Beautiful. So head's looking kind of like a light, little bit off-white, kind of like almost going kind of brown, really. Colour, so holding up to the light, it's quite a dark colour. It's quite a dark colour, a little bit of red in there. Okay, if you hold it up to the light, you're getting quite a lot of red. You're getting that kind of mahogany colour again. We've got, I'll say about 1 finger of head there. Head looking sort of medium thick. It is dissipating quite quickly. You can see that actually. It's a lot thinner than it was when I poured it. But like I say, the stronger beers tend to do that, don't they? So let's have a look. Gulden Draak. Let's have a little sniff and see what comes to us. I'm not going to get any on my nose this time because it doesn't go up to the top of the glass, which is great. So let's have a go. Yeah, so straight away we've been hit with those raisin notes that you get with these kind of Belgian beers. Yeah, it smells great. So we're getting raisin, a little bit of caramel. You're getting some bit of clove there. It's quite spicy as well. You're getting some kind of spice there, some sweet spices, almost like mulled wine kind of spices. Ah, it smells delightful, it really does. I say it smells quite malty. You can smell like yeast as well, that Belgian yeast that they use there. Ah, it smells absolutely amazing. Let's have one more. So let's go in for one more sniff before we see where it's going on the taste. Yeah, it's just a lot of those kind of like black cherry, kind of plummy kind of notes there. You're getting, yeah, loads of kind of forest fruits and stuff like that. It's really good. It's so different a profile to a lot of the craft beers that you get. These Belgian ales are something else. They really are. So without further ado, let's give it a taste. Cheers. Yeah, lovely thick mouthfeel there. Loads of dark fruits. On the taste, really smooth drinking beer, to be honest. It's I say it is very smooth actually. It's not heavily carbonated. It's just coats the inside of the mouth. The whole of the beer coats the inside of the mouth. You're just getting loads of those kind of dark fruits. It's not like a treacly beer like some of the Belgian strong beers can be. It's a much more fruity beer than that, I'd say, and it is those kind of dark fruits. It's like your Black Forest Gatto and like a little bit of chocolate cake in there. A little bit of coffee. I like light roasted stuff. It's like, it doesn't taste like a ridiculously sort of dark beer. Like some of the dark beers are very kind of thick and rich and stuff, and this has got lots of flavour, but I say it's more of a fruity kind of flavour, and it's more sort of like the really strong German beers are, like the Icebox and stuff. I was having the Gulden Draak 9000 yesterday just to try it, and that one just reminded me of an Icebox, like a German Icebox. This one's got a bit more of a Belgian character to it. But it is different. It is different from some of the ones that you'll see. out there. It's really, really good. It's really good quality. But yeah, let's have a proper go. Yeah, it's really hard. The alcohol does not hit you at all in that 10.5%. I'd say with that. I mean, I know I've seen some people saying that it does hit you like a train, but I think it does. I mean, obviously you have one of these, you'll know about it. But as I'm drinking it now, it doesn't feel like a massively alcohol intense beer. Now I have had Gulden Draaks in the past where you have had a bit of that alcohol burn on there. Maybe sort of a bit younger, you tend to get more of that. This one I don't know if it's had time to mellow a bit more, which is weird because I've only recently bought it, but maybe it's, you know, maybe it's been a while since it was brewed. But it does seem to be a bit more smooth, a bit more mellow. I mean, I've had some times with Gulden Draak, and I say, you know, this stuff can get a bit harsh sometimes. But this one I'm drinking now is absolutely amazing. It's going down a treat. It's really smooth, and I'd certainly recommend it for anyone who likes the Belgian beers. If you haven't tried it already, I mean, where have you been? It's a brilliant beer. It's amazing. And you go in a little and you see that 6-pack of Belgian beers, I'd recommend for anyone to get it. So let's give it a rating. So I'd say quality wise. So quality wise, I'd say I'm taking that up there, and I'm going to give that an A-. It's I think the quality's certainly there, and these ratings go all the way up to S. So it's so A- is not really it's not world class. Well, it's not totally and utterly, you know, utterly world class, but it's up there, I'd say. Value for money, I'm not going to rate this as a £2 beer because there are other beers in the pack that aren't as good. This one, you buy it from a bottle shop, you're looking more £3-4 quid for it. So I'm gonna rate it for value for money at that price range, the £3-4 quid. But even at that price range, I would probably put this up as I'd put this as a B+. Okay, but I say these ratings pretty new. Not a clue whether this is actually going to be a thing that's going to take off. Really, I don't really know where this is going to, whether I'm going to end up finding that I've rated so many beers A, and then when the S gets full up, I think, well, okay, maybe I was a bit generous with some of these beers. But yeah, I'm putting that up there because I do think it's a really good quality brew, and I'm going to just enjoy the rest of this one. Cheers.